I did talk about the PC port of Street Fighter 6. I almost said 5. Street Fighter 6 is actually has some people nervous. So are you guys aware of a DRM system on PC? Like what that is?
Okay.
Digital rights management.
Didn't they do that originally for it wasn't Dragon Ball. It was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
I think Infinite had it. Tekken 7 had it.
And then they got rid of it.
Multiple games have it. Yeah. So a DRM system is just a digital rights management system. It's for anti-cheating and such. It's a system that's in place. It's an anti-cheat program that is ran with your game. It's just something that gets implemented when it comes to these games. So it's pretty normal. It's a pretty standard thing to have across the board, right? The problem that has come up here, because it's not new to fighting games. Many different fighting games have different flavors of it. Some don't, some do. The problem with Street Fighter 6 at this point, that's kind of been a couple days before launch that has people worried, is that now this is also on PC. So my console homies, you guys can fast forward to this section right now. Won't affect you. The PC version is going to have what's called the, just make sure I got the correct name here, the Denuvo DRM system in place. So the DRM system itself isn't what got people worried. It's the fact that it's the Denuvo version of it. This particular DRM has been notorious for causing performance issues. And the reason why you might be bringing up, like, why is it a problem now? It's like, because the betas, the closed betas, none of those have had this DRM implemented yet. So we've experienced the game without it. Now, actually on release, it's going to be a little different when we experience it with it. And it's a concern because this historically has had an issue both in and out of fighting games. One example of outside of fighting games is Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal has had its developers, Bethesda, right? Bethesda did Doom Eternal?
I don't know. That's your game.
Hold on.
Sounds right.
I think that's correct, right? It was Bethesda that did it. I'm tripping out if it is. Anyway, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so Doom Eternal had this, and their developers even straight up patched the DRM out because it was causing that many issues. Tekken 7, back in 2021, Harada himself has tweeted about this DRM, stating they're causing issues like frame lag and processing when Akuma's doing a specific fireball is causing that problem. So it's an issue because it's got that reputation for causing problems, and it sucks because we're getting this 2 days beforehand. We're like just finding this out.
Developer is ID Software and publisher Bethesda Software.
The publisher's Bethesda. Okay, so its software is still doing it. Yeah. What up, Shaq? So yeah, it's a trip that they're implementing this, and they're really just like, I'm wondering why they kept it under the rug. I'm wondering if they were afraid of this backlash. I mean, for good reason. We don't, especially for the PC side of things. Like I said, I know casuals, consoles, no problem. That's why I'm also not worried about those reviews earlier, is because I don't even know. I didn't dive super hard, so I don't know what port they played it on to have that consistent number. Like if it's just a chance to. I'm like, for all we know, the DRM is gonna be better. Knock on wood. This ain't even real wood, so we'll see what happens there. Okay. But I was gonna say what happened. But yeah, this is a little concerning. So hopefully the PC launch isn't a fucking dumpster fire.
I mean, personally, I from somebody who plays multiple shooters that have 10 times worse anti-cheat systems that you can literally just cheat through it anyway. As long as performance issues aren't the issue, then I don't think people will care that much. But I mean, if you weigh the odds, would I prefer performance issues over like 90% of the community cheating? I'd probably take the performance.
First of all, We already got crack users out there for months. Everybody's cheating. We can't.
Well,
trust
no.
nobody.
You know what I mean by cheating. Like I'm talking
I
about
know,
like
I know.
blatantly like
Yeah,
they doing
scripting or something. They're playing
What
3DS
button?
3DS Guile on modern controls. Oh shit, that's not cheating, bro. That's called modern controls. We're all fucked.
you're not gonna be able to tell anymore.
Yeah, you won't. Well, actually, no, you're gonna be able to tell because they're gonna be like, bro, there's no
damage
fucking way.
solution.
There's no way this fucking guy in bronze is cross cutting this well. like there's just no chance. But yeah, this is the thing that's kind of a bit of a trip right now. So it's got people a little bit concerned. Hopefully it won't be a concern. But man, it is just, these are just flags that kind of are going off because, you know, we have the historical evidence that this has caused issues, and the fact that they have not shown it or had it implemented. That's the other thing. Why didn't they have it implemented during the open beta is the other question, because if you really want to make sure this is like how it's going to run, once again, on the PC side, you should get it as close to possible to the final build outside of the whole, you know, 8 characters versus the entire roster, potentially because of the whole crack thing. But at least the systems need to be pretty close, so.
Depends if it's number one priority, considering, I mean, if they're trying to sell it to the console.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that much. I mean, the casuals are more going to be on. I mean, like things have changed. Realistically, things have changed. More casual people are playing on PCs because of COVID, but still, people have bought the PS5 for universal play. Like, I mean, whether it's movies, shows, whatever. So yeah, I think we're still going to see a mass on casuals and focus on that for PS5. So,
Yeah.
just